it has been an accelerated rise. Like, you wouldn't think that this was a team coming in from Ascension, and now, well, they're one of the contenders.
Well, they absolutely are. G2 have looked fantastic, and even within Americas, they made the whole run all the way to the grand finals without dropping a series.
They're going to walk up B, fake A a little bit. They're going to fake A a little bit. Hopefully we don't over-rotate.
Could give the edge over to that G2 squad. Attack side to start it out here on Icebox.
Come on, Ilya. Give me the sentry if they give it to you.
Waiting outside B. They're just taking space, contesting for some of those angles. Paper-X yet to react.
But that's the thing. The defensive side for Paper-X.
I like this up-down.
It's that brawly old style. You got the same.
Oh yeah, good damage. Good damage.
They're just looking for fights. They're looking to try and battle.
Oh no, 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 no! Stay, stay, stay.
There was only one defender, more of a retake setup for Paper-X.
Oh, they've walked in, man.
I think they're gonna have to retake.
Yeah, there's not much of a choice here.
5v5 retake, but we have Sagewell. We have Sagewell to retake. It's okay.
The blob play, just leaving something to go through the kitchen. While the rest look for the site control. Now G2 have their post plans. Nobody sent out to mid just yet, but I see Valen checking the flank, and perhaps that'll be late flank. Indeed, he's on his way. The timer starts ticking now for Paper-X to get on that spike and start the defuse. Back yellow fight is the main point of contention, still being held onto by Leaf, getting closer to block that defuse around the wall, and they're dropping bodies all over the place. Only left to Divide, and he's quickly shut down. Valen's made it through on the flank, but the time's already gone. It's 1-0 for G2.
Yeah, it's not the greatest start either. When you look at it from Paper-X, like this is
where the aggression was coming through. They found out the hard way. The Outlaw was posted up. Mid push from Paper-X.
Oh, I didn't even see that kill. Nice. I didn't even see how Leaf died.
Better find value because Valen's gone down through the spams. And now Paper-X gearing up for a retake. Just two players defending around that.
Let's get a fucking clean round here, shall we?
On, so it's not like Jonah P is going to get a free fight.
Oh, please, Jonah, don't do anything.
Yeah, it might just be out of
nice,
range
Ilya,
right
nice, nice.
There's no one else left to draw their
They have to be aware he's here now.
Only Jonah P. And, well,
okay,
his
good,
chances
he's saving.
of stopping this defuse.
Come on, guys!
Like, even though the utility had gone offline, when you have 5 players alive and only one on the other side...
Nice clean round. Ilya upgraded to a Vandal.
For G2, okay, aren't really using much to sort of protect that player.
Well, early game plan's going to be a little bit of scouting.
Okay, we're pushing A. They have B. They're going to take B cleanly, but we have a double flank, which is a good thing.
Big push from Paper-X.
We've pushed all the way through A. We need this kill on Leaf. We need this kill on Leaf. We need this kill on Leaf.
He's gone back to put his trap in play, and his alarm bot does cover all the angles. He's sticking around as well to try to execute. It's going to be a tough fight, though. Something and Jing hot on his tail.
Ah, they know, they know. No, man.
Immediately. Thrash is going to be utilized, and you can see
oh my god, they don't know.
Trying to bait it out, but instead it's going to be Jing caught. Can he try and defend him? No, he can't. Both players eliminated. And now the rest trying to wrap around the site. Jonah P, good position, tries to use the timing, but goes down. But again, those trades are immediate from the G2 side. The fundamentals looking strong and
okay, yo. Can we put Ilya at B, please? This B control is too fucking easy for them, man.
Gonna have to change things up because
we only listen. We only need 5 rounds. All I'm asking for is 5 rounds. We don't need more than 5.
Fight initiated on the one further back, and once you eliminate something in Jing, well, the round gets a whole lot easier. 3-1 for G2, a solid start now.
From Jonah P looking to try and take space, although
they're not going into Ilya's op at all.
Eyes in the form of the turret and
I'm telling you right now, this is the round Jing actually owns them.
Oh, I think that was through the orb. The orb was up when that spam came in and through a wall as well.
He's broken it for his teammates so that Jonah P can take the space. Like, maybe they consider that someone could have already crossed, but you can see that on the other side, Forsaken is watching mid. He's keeping an eye on it, but he has no idea that somebody's already in kitchen.
Yeah, you're expecting that cross to be the player that was further back, breaking the turret. Now Jing taking down Icy, a good start. Spike on the floor, but there's Jonah P's flank coming into fruition. Devi tries to hold the space. Spike down, and they want to keep that control. Jing's coming in to support up top. It's a big swing.
Let's go!
Works out, leaving Jonah P, the flanker, to do it all. Something gets a second.
What did I say? What the fuck did I say?
Wait, what? But Jonah P really starting to take a bite out of this round. 20 seconds left.
We had bomb.
Spike quite far away, defended by Devi, and an op on the rotation. A near impossible situation.
We had bomb. Why is he running back? How is that my fault?
From Jing, there is still a chance if he can quickly find this kill, but I think it's patient from Devi. He actually gets away.
Oh, and it's fine. He won't get bombed down. He won't get bombed down. Impossible.
It's only going to be the sprint straight away, just trying to deny him while Devi. Great
Perfect.
round from
Perfectly
him.
played.
Going to make sure that does not.
That is not my fault, chat. JJ dropped the bomb. They knew where this guy was, and he ran after him. No. Don't put that on me.
Selling false information, like breaking that turret from a
Can we break the drone? Can we break the drone or no?
Plan to give space.
See or no?
Turret up top. Doesn't matter. Something's got the kill anyways. It was broken from further back. And nice setup for Paperex. And then they fill in the space. You know they're not likely to challenge that a second time. The push-up, though, it's a little risky. Something's being surrounded on all sides. Jinx kept control over main, but they've lost the site itself.
Nice,
a nice kill by Mindfreak makes this a little bit more competitive.
Nice, Aaron.
Down and out. Icy's the last man standing.
David, shut on him.
5 HP on Mindfreak. That's probably the only thing we can look to as a positive. He's got some utility. That'll buy him some time. The wraparound up towards heaven. And they still think that he's pretty close. The alarm bells should be ringing, and now, well, now they've got the information on exactly where he is.
He's dead.
Got to deal with this guy, but a double swing should put him in the ground. It's a little early for Mindfreak, but
Aaron is here to fucking play. Do you hear me?
This guy is popping up in
Aaron is here to play, buddy.
I feel like
set up for another pick. Good space taking.
The guns.
We can't let them win this low buy.
Yeah, Jonah P's the only one that actually has a rifle. They haven't spotted him. He's got way too
trade,
far.
nice trade, nice trade, nice trade.
And now the rest, well.
And good res. Ilya, please calm down, Ilya. Never mind, keep it up.
Shorty kill as well. Something farming them up. It's Icy left alone.
Ilya.
Again, a 1v5 this time.
This is why Alex loses his mind,
a little
man.
mistake from Paperex. Like,
what the fuck is he doing?
Jonah P's flanks.
Just live, man. You're good. You won the round already. You have an op.
Yeah, I think the only
to take the space, if that's going to be a factor in the late round, and by then you won't really need it.
They don't know. They don't know Mindfreak's here. Why'd I call him Mindfreak? His name is clearly Aaron.
Yellow push.
Good ult.
Pit. Yeah, there it is. It's activated. So it's online for both squads.
This bomb's going to be so hard to get down.
To activate his with a lockdown in play to push them out of the pit.
We have space. Killjoy ult too. It's fine.
No, he's out of here. And I think the pit's going to drop because of it.
Yeah, I don't think there shouldn't be enough time for him to get back into that.
So this is going to be a hard round to win now.
Removing that from play. There's a lockdown on the other side. This is just what I like to call an observer's nightmare.
G2's ahead in this round.
Being used all over the shop.
Fuck.
We're going to get the third person as now they do what was done to them, but I do believe just with the corner, you might be able to hold on to this ultimate. And I feel like G2 are going to try and do that.
They are, but you could see the pings from Paperex. They want to compete for that back angle.
It's too hard to win this round.
Jinx, something forsaken, all falling. Icy's having a round.
This is a very well played round by G2. I gotta give him respect.
Paperex likely to head for the hills. Maybe looking to stick around and make this a bit more costly and eventually delete the enemy of Icy. Pick up the operator and look to save it. Being challenged on the way, though. There's no free escape with Devi falling. The op will not be carried through to the next, and this has been a costly round for the side of Paperex with G2 equalizing.
So we have a ton of money.
Yeah, I like the way.
Wait, don't we don't have money? Never mind.
We
can get an op though. Someone can drop him an op.
A couple of ultimates in play. Jinx trying to keep his teammates safe from information, but the Dizzy likely going to do that. The immediate
nice, he got his one.
Still gets one, and now trying to play over the top of the site. A leaf picks him out of the air. It's an angle that I feel like a lot of players would miss.
Yeah, it absolutely is. The numbers against them, and there it is. Thrash was online, activated now. Valen tucked down below, manages to catch Devi something off guard. And there's no need for any further aggression from this G2 side. Forsaken's out of here to try to save, but they've already got him boxed in. Like you said, Tom, Leaf right up behind him. Whoop, the timing, he might actually have seen the barrel there. Yeah, now he's got a good idea, but that's one way to do it.
Fuck.
Lead back in G2's hands, 5-4. Attack side.
They're doing such a good job of avoiding Ilya. Yeah, like they just don't get.
I think both of these squads,
they don't give him easy kills.
They've had big success.
The push up now on B. The wall actually slows them down. That utility from Valen has bought them a few valuable seconds. It's got the rotations off of A as well. A is wide open, barring a little bit of Killjoy utility. And now that they think there could be a play towards the B site, Devi toyed with the idea of pushing mid. Luckily he didn't, because Jonah P was waiting as always.
But also it would have taken as a alarm bot down if we went too far. So at least they'll get that extra little piece of information. Now have the players in at the right time. Something
fuck.
Though,
good calling.
Again,
great calling.
It seemed like he was caught off guard, maybe waiting for a slightly later push.
Shit, man.
Instead, another.
They have Sova ult to for defuse as well.
Waiting, watching, knows that right now the flank is clear.
It's too hard. It's too hard.
From Trent. It's going to be a very one-dimensional retake from Paperex.
He's heard the steps, but he knows that turret's still online. That's going to be a problem. Has to break it and give it away, but in comes the Hunter's Fury, taking down Forsaken. Devi falls too. They eventually deal with the flank they knew was coming, but there's still so many more to drop. There's Jing onto Icy. A chance now. Life breathed back into the side of Paper-X, but look, right down below, a sneaky spot from Leaf that gets his third of the round. That may well be the final nail in the coffin of this. With Jing left alive, time ticking away, and he just has to save that weapon, run for the hills, and concede a 7th to G2.
We need five.
A strong lead for the attacking side, and it isn't over yet.
We're broke.
Yeah. One away from a lockdown, something I'm sure they're going to want to try and get online. In fact, already challenging early for the orb, but I was going to say it's gone all right until the extra swing in.
Dude, they are shitting on them.
Doesn't need the orb either, does he? Leaf's got his ult online from that pick. Yeah, that looked really good. The staggering utility from G2 pushed Paper-X back. They decided to stick around in the choke point, which is often a mistake, but
guys,
they
what the
won
fuck
the
is
fight
going on?
despite the util being thrown their way. But now the fact that Leaf got that pick, has the ultimate to work with, it's going to buy so much time. And then you've got to root these players out of position. Trent still has a shock dart to work with. I believe there's a nano on the spike alongside an alarm bot. This is going to be a very difficult round, as it has been for Paper-X in all of these retakes.
That's impossible.
This one feels that little bit more stacked against them. Shock dart, the one to find the kill, and Devi's looking the wrong way into heavy traffic. 8 to 4.
Have to run out, have to run out.
First.
All right, don't worry. I'll mute. I will mute this next half. I won't say a fucking word. As long as we win, bro. Whatever it takes. Whatever fucking takes.
And they're even hearing some of the steps that went around towards A main. Some information there. We'll see how quickly they get on that flank. The retake setup, though, certainly in play. You can see Leaf is just backing off, conceding this space. And in fact, the flank abandoned after breaking the turret. Now look to play this as a more conventional retake. Wall buys a little bit of time, and the plant should be in. Shock dart, though, for damage.
Yeah, they have so much plant denial a lot of the time on the side of G2, but now it's going to be utilized for the retake. One man still hidden in the corner, and he strikes. Mind Freak with a couple. Jing steps up with another, and in fact, he gets two himself. But it's left onto Trent. You wouldn't want anyone else in a clutch, and although he's low, he's almost taken him down. The shock dart may even kill off Jing, but it doesn't matter. It will be a last-second shot that ends up giving Paper-X a much-needed pistol round.
And this is a much-needed win, an injection of rounds early on, at least if they can manage to convert in the follow-up that they needed to close the gap after that first half. 5 rounds in a row before this for G2. Finally, we see a stall out to that momentum.
They're
all around B while the A side's taken.
They're so focused on him. They're so focused looking at him that in the meantime, they've just walked into the site and planted the spike. Like, you can't blame them. When a guy is running around like a lunatic, you go, okay, I should keep an eye on him. And you need to still keep an eye on him. There was a pixel there that maybe he could find something. Even spotting players around mid, they should know that he's still here. But it seems like they're just relying on this wall, the turret. Is he going to get past it? He is. He's past the turret. And now just going in behind them. Only the one so far, but they have to deal with this man. The whole round has been about dealing with something.
They haven't even seen anyone else. Getting towards the spike, sure, but the guy's still behind them, spraying away. Now the fight up in front. Okay, something falls, so too does Divide, but Spike not even half just yet. The sprays are good. Mind Freak gets another and a triple to close it out. All eyes were on something, but it's Mind Freak that pulls off the magic.
But it is just, again, one of those rounds that you're going to look back on and go, well, they didn't forget about him, but it was like you forgot who he was, like what he was going to be doing. There was so many moments in that round where you just think, even though something he doesn't get like the triple kill, he doesn't get the multi-frag, there was so little time left that of course you are, it's the solo Jet running down mid. Well, you're not going to expect him to be alone.
I haven't seen someone play like that in a long time outside of rank. Hello, early fight. Valent's not going to get anything, but Devi goes down. Early flank underway. Turret's much more passive, so Leaf will get pretty close. Not close enough to actually take anyone down. He could. Oh, of course. Devi's the one that fell right away. So yeah, he's able to make it all the way up, making it into heaven, grabbing himself a weapon, and now a serious danger down below. He's got something. The res is right above. It's free for Leaf. 4 already. A phenomenal round, and he's looking for more. Mind Freak has to do it again. This time a 4K against pistols, but he's 30 HP.
They definitely don't need that. Body shot will do the job. He's trying to sell the idea that he's pushing into the A site, but that idea has not been sold whatsoever. And while Jonah P's going to hit the headshot anyway, the MasterCard thrifty.
Given a free weapon down below, the fact that the res goes in up top, just as something dies, they panic to try and cover Device so he doesn't die a second time, and that ends up giving a flurry of frags over the Leaf. Now 15 and 11.
Having a stinger in a pit, absolutely fine. But they need to get into the afterplan. Look how quick G2 are already moving around that flank. They're in the spawn already. But by the time they get there, the post plant will be set. This time, turret should be available to give them the information. In fact, Forsaken is already watching, but he has Hunter's Fury. Oh, it's actually got past him, but the flash checks him anyway.
Reckoning going to clear a lot of space here as well. Give away that information. They know exactly where something is. He's stunned up, gunned up. Leaf able for one. Keeping it competitive. G2 3 versus 2. Having to fight through the pit though could be the advantage they need. In goes the Thrash, and Mindfreak can't quite dodge it. They know exactly where he is. The pressure is on Jing. He has to cover this man to keep the pit online, to keep the chances there for Bademperor, and he'll get nothing. Bar the one. G2 now double digits on the board. Pit invested for Bademperor, and credits are going to be...
Not sure it works like that.
Alright, I'm just gonna unmute. I can't. What the fuck, bro? We get ecoed. We get fucking ecoed by one singular fucking Leaf. We get ecoed, dude.
This is the thing that's great.
We get ecoed and then we get flanked again as if we didn't get ecoed.
There's a gap, and now that flank.
Oh, they're fucking flank. Oh, they're not flanking.
Middle, getting all the information. The plant is going to be enabled, and something is dashed.
No, they're not flanking. They're not flanking.
Someone to give them a fight, because the weaponry's such a huge disadvantage for the rest of the team.
It's such a hard round to win.
Everything else is going to be those stingers. He just wants to try and get something out of it revealed.
They're so good at being careful.
Well, that flash sends all the support backwards. Jing's caught, still blinded up. Hunter's Fury goes through, though. Forsaken able to trade out onto Icy. Gets the push out of Divide. Back and forth, the kills go, but it's still G2 with the advantage. If they catch Mindfreak for free, it could be something, but he's freaking out, gliding Leaf down. The defuse already halfway. He's sticking it all the way.
Oh my god, we are trash!
On a sliver of health, gets it across the line with plenty of time left. It's 11-7.
He's trying so hard.
I don't have words, bro. I don't have words.
This must have been just the biggest jump scare ever. 20 HP.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alex to do. Yeah. They're fighting for mid.
We can get Killjoy ult right now for free.
The B site. You got the Hunter's Fury for an attempt.
I do like this walk-in though.
To even clear something out on the retake. Bademperor are doing what they want, but it's whether or not. As always, this team can make it work anyway. It's going to be something looking for those aggressive fights. But I feel like G2 haven't given any of them away. They've been so good at making sure that doesn't happen. And already, there's the man advantage.
Almost extended on. That shot just swinging through players, but with Mindfreak down, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is over, guys.
Now wide open. Bademperor don't have any ground to fall back to. They have to fight forward. That's exactly what they're going to try to do. Something in Forsaken, the sprays, just avoid it. Then G2 go on the push. Forsaken good for one, but Device fall, and the trades are there. Forsaken keeping it alive on the site, but he can't do much from that corner.
That's perfect.
And the spray, close as it was to a collat, it won't get it
G2
done.
is literally playing perfectly.
12 rounds on the board for
G. I think the expectation was after the A hits, it's going to eventually fall back in this direction.
Balance not going to get cleared.
A great spot, if not cleared. He's not been cleared. It's a bit of a mistake, and now he gets to just pounce on the remaining players. Even still, Bademperor are keeping this one close, and the res actually puts it.
They saw him get out, I think.
Yeah, I like the Valence just falling back, giving up that space. He'll use his wall to hopefully slow them down. Time won't be bought for the flank, but Leaf still alive. Device still alive, pardon. You got the turret up. Leaf wants to flank, but he'll be giving away that information soon. Lockdown in play, gets them the space on the site. Advantage there, damage done to Valen. This seems to certainly be a favored round for Bademperor, perhaps the start of the comeback. Shock Dart's good for some damage.
Oh god.
A few of these players now lit up.
Ooh, okay,
good trades, good trades, good trades.
No chance with the trade.
Perfect trades this round, somehow.
Gonna heal himself back up and leaves just a couple standing. Valen trying to bait them in, but they've put him into a tunnel.
Good job, man.
Round. Forsaken with 3, and Bademperor, well.
We'll see if that outlaw can have the impact. We hear the shots fire, but they don't find their mark.
Nope, not going to be anything. And it's the same again. Okay, nice shot. Someone's been doing their aim training, that's for sure. And even
Oh,
the
no.
trade's not looking good. Oh, not like this. This would be the worst way to let a map slip away. In fact, it's even...
What?
It's
It's a
just,
misclick.
is he just fat-fingered
He's
it?
misclicked it. He meant to drone.
Oh, that's just...
Oh,
it's
they've
gone
not seen
horrifically. But Mind Freak just
Oh,
comes out
Aaron,
with 3 in a
thank you.
second. This round was looking like it was falling apart, but maybe in the most uncharacteristic way, they might take it anyway.
Aaron, just take me
Flank
home,
coming
man.
in. That's the major danger, and now it's left all onto Jing. It's not been a great round, and now he's under real pressure. The spike gonna take some serious damage. And he's, oh, I think he's just got lost in the source. Leaf is going to be there to close out the round. Around the paper
I'm running an ad,
are
bro.
definitely going to want to forget. It's more of a spot. Jonah P's just looking for information, but he's taken the head clean off. Divide, not the man I expected to be going first, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, last map, we saw him go first, and it was a disastrous round with Leaf finding a 4K. The A site taken by PaperX, so at least they'll trade out the life of a man for the site control.
It's all good, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Hasn't stopped them putting boots on the ground. But the retake from G2, quite quick. Paranoia is absolutely perfect. Something still gets away with one.
Good shit.
And the nade is slowing them
Okay, let's
down.
fall back now.
Nice
They know we're here.
disruption from PaperX to start this off.
Reset.
Jonah P! He's just taken over!
Come
3
on,
headshots already.
come on.
That sheriff
Jason,
in
give me
his
something.
hand.
Give me
It's
anything.
looking like it has aim lock. Looking for a little bit more.
Come
but
on,
the trade
Jason.
back's still good. It might be all on Jonah P. Fourth in the round, and finally he's put down. But Leaf is there to pick up the pieces. What a pistol round. Now I know what the P
Holy
stands
fucking
for.
Professor P. Jesus Christ. How the
Precision.
fuck are we supposed to stop that?
1-0.
They force. They're going straight
We're
into
buying.
the side. They have got
We're fucking
guns
buying?
with looking for those SMGs as well.
Yes,
Already
David.
speaking
No.
about the pistols, but the trade from Trent gives them the advantage, and he backs away.
He's doubled up, still has a Prowler to work with. Icy needs to keep control
And they
over
play-
Heavy. He's under
they play
pressure.
too well.
Something already up close. They know that he's there, and the swing in
Oh, they
from
play
Leaf
too well. G2
closes
plays
this one out. A
really
double on the
well.
stinger.
It's possible that they're just going to look to play this as a retake, but instead, especially after the utility goes
Wait, they're trying to
down,
hold it. Oh, fuck.
just going to fall back. I say that, still within the site, who hasn't been spotted again. It's danger man,
Oh,
Jonah
my
P.
God.
Yeah. Sat in the smoke, waiting for it to fade. It's going to be a duel between himself and Jing, and
Please,
it's Jonah P
bro,
to win it.
please.
Double up. Devi's gone too. That should have been the trade. And instead, Forsaken as an impossible task. 4 players coming his way. A nade used alongside a reveal. They know roughly where he is, and now the rest of the util comes
Ah,
in.
man.
The C saved
Can't get
until
more
they
than
had
a
the
kill,
information.
dude.
That's an
Oh
absolutely
my
gorgeous
God.
play. And a solid economy farming
Oh
round.
my
G2,
God,
4-0
this is
up,
too hard.
4
This is too
players
hard.
alive. Those credits are going to be sky high.
Oh,
Now
God.
here's the steps up close, so a little bit late. But that could have been something. Still something to be afraid of.
This is just an immature fucking gun.
Their time in closing the distance. They've heard the reload. They know there's another wave of spams about to go, and they think they've bypassed it, but there's still someone covering it on the walk through.
Come on, Ilya.
They've seen that one man of something is already
Oh,
crossed.
God.
Nightfall to be used, but something's around the back. He's
yeah,
gotten closer than expected. Icy covering
they're
him
just
from
so
up
good
top.
at helping each
Now they
other.
maintain their control, slow the push from PaperX, send them in the other direction, but Jonah P waiting as usual on a sliver of HP, and he
we lost.
triples up. Devi, the
Yeah, it's over.
last man standing. Another
Yeah, it's
unbelievable
over.
round from G2. They barely break a sweat unless Devi can turn up the heat, and he doesn't know that there's a player sneaking right around behind him.
They've got the spike as well. It was irrelevant whether or not he managed to win the battle over on the A site with the spike being down on B, but performance.
This is
we
fuck.
saw-
This is fucked.
like,
This is
he was
fucked.
Pretty good in the last map, but
Is
this
G2
is
really this
ridiculous.
insane,
Like,
though?
Being able to
The thing is, though, that it's not like there's been big peaks.
I assure
coming
you,
out of
it's not
G2.
the
They're
jersey
very
that's making
happy
him
to
lose
sit
here. I
back and
promise
let
you that.
PaperX push into them. Lockdown in play. Jonah P. Again, the positioning
Oh, okay.
was perfect, but he positioned himself right in front of Devi's spray.
Showstopper is
I'm starting to
available
believe
for
that
Icy.
we have too much faith in PaperX.
Again,
I
they
think if we
wanted to-
lost
they
all
could
of faith in
lead
PaperX,
further into these
they would
retakes.
feel like they have something to
Valorant
prove
is just gonna be
and
jump
lock
spot.
in.
All he's looking for is information. I'll have to wait and see. Eventually switch the position of...
I already did this, guys.
If Leaf swings this and they get the kill, they will run back in the other direction. In
Fuck,
fact, they're gonna do it
man.
anyways.
Fuck.
Now moving through to re-clear this space. He hasn't gotten the peak he wanted. The patience of G2 is commendable, to say the least. This swing, yes, it works out. Icy's down, but the trade attempt is there.
Is this our round?
Down to the shorty, closing the distance. Something playing a crazy game. Upgraded to the rifle, downgraded perhaps, and Leaf.
How does he get
keeps it
two?
doable for their side. And Trent, oh, Mind Freak knows he's up close, but now the info goes both ways. The spray comes close, Mind Freak.
Thank you, man. I'll take a fucking round. I'll take a round, dude.
FNS at long last.
Yeah,
I'll take a fucking round,
it
man.
comes down to just being able to get into that site. Instead, though, the defense have got aggressive on both sides of the map.
Thank you. We killed him. Finally.
Usually talk about the push and the pull, but this was just the push. FNS found themselves the pick. It's being traded out on the other side. C-site left for a retake. Nano's broken already, one activated. We'll slow them down, section them off, but, well, oh, actually, I love this. I adore this. A little bit of damage done. Jing and Forsaken now decently low, but the plant will come through. FNS have some ground to fight from.
Trent's trying to...
Oh, he has raise up. Suck my dick with your raise up.
One side. Ah, he's been denied. Well, denied the ult. Maybe not denied the kills.
I'm gonna take a shit.
Icy still going strong. Sees to the backside. We'll let them know that there's at least was no one there. And the rest of the team just looking to push together. It's all going to be on to one. And while Devi, try as he might, won't manage to get anything.
I just don't understand, man.
We expect this
I don't know how we...
on a
what the fuck happened
the
to
chance
us?
of a mismatch of styles.
Their first round.
G2's just gonna win champs then. I don't know.
Through, and well, that's going to be revealed. Solid utility, maybe not the gun for it, or maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. I take it back. Somehow Trent's made that work. Well, he's finally put down. Too little, too late.
Well, you say that. Maybe don't count Devi out just yet.
If David 1v5s here, we're gonna win this
a
game.
rifle now. His HP quite low. The chance for a big play. FNS needs something. I think they'll take any chance they can get, but look at G2. We talk about the discipline.
They just play perfect.
Good
Who the fuck is going to beat them if they just play perfect?
First fight, knows there'll be a swing backside because aggressive push up on B. They hear that A main control and they realize
just have a
it's
clean
just gonna be
round.
the same old playbook. They're taking control.
They're already
taking
double
the tree,
flank
fighting sight, and that
because
early
we don't have a
flank is catching
sentinel.
them off. No one's ready for it. Look at Mind Freak, he's staring forward. Jinx just about spotted them, and he will manage to at least do damage, making it doable for Mind Freak. He's grabbed the double, but again, the trades keep swinging in the other direction.
So
thanks to players like Jonah P. I don't understand how he does it again and again. Devi now has it all to do. He's got the right gun for the job. Gonna try to brr them out of this one, but it's gonna be difficult. Nice lineup. Good spam, but they're going right back. They're playing the same game. Diffuse already past half, and it's too far gone. The spray might be good for one.
He jumped across and killed him.
But one's all they get.
G2 is playing near perfect Valorant.
But this is just
But
every single round, man, it's just clean. Like the ideas, the executions, nobody is greedy.
we gotta
on
be
this
better
squad.
than this.
Everyone's just playing it for the numbers to win the game, and that's all you can ask for.
Aiden starts it off. Will be a trade, but he's taken a lot of damage. A more direct approach this time from FNS, but I'm going to sound like a broken record. These retakes have been stellar. Something's trying to get ahead of it. I really don't mind him pushing
He's doing
up,
everything in his power, man.
trying to fight more aggressively. They haven't been able to hold, but again,
Yo,
an impactful
thank
double
you.
from Jonah P. He's left to fight this alone. Off angle. Oh, it's a bit of a wide swing, but now we'll peek it together.
Thank you.
Forsaken puts the second
Give me a little
round
bit of
onto the
hope,
board
why
with
don't you?
3 kills.
You want to see Paper Thin in the street doing a ritual?
Yes, that's what it is.
All right,
that's what
we'll
I
see
want.
if we can
That's
arrange
the content I desire.
All right, well, I think you might be
Don't
the
you
only
dare.
one.
Don't
No
you
way
dare.
he's going straight through it. There's no way. Jonah P's positioning has been unbelievable. Trent, I love you, man.
Oh, okay, he got caught.
Gorgeous play. Yes, he did, but look at the position of Leaf at this point.
No, he's going to get revealed.
Okay, he's revealed. He's revealed. He has to break it. Now they know. Now the flash goes through.
Good
Gorgeous.
flash.
Okay, there's the reaction from
Nice.
FNS and the follow-up from Forsaken
Nice.
and Devi. Now they're hitting their stride.
All right.
It might be
Okay,
a little late in
bro.
the
Why
half,
do it
but
give me
they've got
fucking
the
hope? Just
foundations
11-1,
laid.
call it a
Pistol
day.
could
I'm
bridge
kidding.
the gap, but
You know what? He doesn't have a sheriff this time, so I'm not a believer. Already, though. Well, yeah, see, it's not a sheriff. Not quite as controlled, aggressive from the defensive side. They've met them outside B, and well, just about going to be the retreat. Keeps things even,
God.
but neither team is
Oh,
shying
God.
away from this. They want to fight. Well, maybe I was wrong. Jonah P with a double. It's not going
All
to
right, wrap it up.
You know, not possible. But it's still pretty good. Last man standing.
Wrap it up. I'm not betting again. I'm not betting. Even if it's my friend, I'm not betting.
Believed in the post plants of G2 throughout the entirety of these series.
Fuck it, artists can have my money.
I don't think I'm going to start to not believe now.
See, I hope you're
I
watching.
don't really care what the
Most
number
prize
is
money won
for
this year.
P. He needs a raise.
Am I right?
He's putting in the goddamn work at this point. Trent with a Bulldog, Trent with an Odin, didn't matter. I'm becoming a fan of this team very quickly.
Are you just trying to get the whole team a raise? Is
Just-
that the goal?
At this point, Tom, you disagree?
The
It's
bet
been
was a jinx.
unbelievable, and although something grabs one, that is
Somewhere out
all
there,
she
the
wrote.
G2 manager's going, shut up, shut up.
Play all the util thrown
Genji's
outside of A.
obviously
Rumble,
Genji.
all the dashes used,
But
the
I'm
space
telling you,
taken,
G2
and
plays
there's no
near
one.
perfect. I'm
Now
no
they've got
troll.
to go to the other side of the map, which is wide open. Typically, you'll have your Sentinel on this side when you go for those big gamble plays, at least getting you the information early. PaperX will struggle with that, as they don't have one.
Already. They're just set
Switch up is real?
watching
What?
for the door. Well, something. He's going to be met by Leaf. It's only a pistol player, so not the end of the world, but we'll
Imagine.
on him an extra orb at least. For the rest,
Ain't no
they've
way.
dropped a couple of players. This really isn't bad. Where did that
Nah,
come
they're just
from?
giving me
Again,
false hope.
Forsaken.
They're too low.
Giving them at least a lot. There's time for this. Like, they're going to have to move quickly, and they're desperately low. Valen, a safe pair of hands, but not this time. All right, then.
Bruh.
Maybe the caster curse does exist, because somehow they managed to win that round.
Bruh.
Unbelievable, 42 HP between them as well. MasterCard Thrifty
Bruh.
pulled out of absolutely nowhere. Typically when we see those, there's at least a small bit of investment, but this really came out of the blue.
Nah, I'm not getting excited until we hit 10. Unless it's 10 to 10, no point.
It's the most PaperX thing on the planet. And here goes Jing, continuing that train of thought. He's looking to battle and brawl, maybe get some confidence back. He's definitely had a bit of a rough map so far, but I don't think anybody's doubting that he can turn it around.
Bill, he's not gonna
That was
pie,
a third
guys.
kill so far. Push up from something, good space taken. Turret not watching this angle, and it's left open for a moment. He has the timing. He has it perfectly, and he's not greedy. Just taking the one and backing off, holding the position now. Trent and Icy, the last two standing, and it looks like PaperX have really
Oh,
found
he did?
themselves a way back into this series. Firing squad waiting for them. And it's nice and easy. Just
So if
leave
Jing
Trent
pies, you guys call him Ping?
just a sheriff, and if he wins this one, PaperX may
Or
just walk off the stage. 10 to 5.
Pie J?
Halfway there.
Gets everybody hyped up.
It's
gets the
fine,
blood
it's
pumping.
fine,
Also
it's
just proves
fine. Until it's 10-10, we are not going to get
still
excited.
away with the
At
start
all.
control. We've been
Molly? Can we Molly? Forsaken! Jason Molly!
get back online. He's put the fragment in, but it's only going to deny them the close corner. I think they're going to have to give this one up. Again, looking to play the retake. Plant. Not going to be denied just yet
Yeah.
as they wait patiently for everybody to arrive.
Taking the leaf out of G2's book. PaperX on the way in, and up he goes, but Jing not landing the shot. The trade is good nonetheless. He causes the chaos. Trent, though, manages the recovery,
GG.
and Jonah P's there to help out. Forsaken, now the last man standing, misses the jump up top, or maybe he intended to stay below. He almost caught Trent off guard, but the reactions of this guy, unbelievable. Another triple for Trent, and 11 rounds now on the board. The home stretch well and truly in full swing for G2.
Jump up from Jing, even if it's just the surprise factor of it, but again,
I have to deal with PaperX
whether
losing
it's
and I get a
Johnny, whether it's
12-5
Trent,
scoreline.
like, just
Fuck.
having these
That is just
positions to
unfair.
just almost maneuver around. That seems to be what's just
Push them off the angle. Indeed, it's going to be the Prowler sent through, and it's caught him up close, got the op shot out. Now they've claimed the angle on the
I mean,
side
they
of
have
G2,
B.
but is the spike going towards B? I mean, Leaf's already taken the space. The door's open. Nightfall goes through. It's a confusing one for PaperX to read, and if they had an IGL, he'd be panicking about now. Forsaken, under pressure, manages the one, but they need a little bit more, and it's something in Jing to deliver.
Nah.
leaves Valen alone.
I'm not getting
First goes his
excited.
way. Now he can back out of there. Has the spike in his hand. They know exactly where he is.
I'm
and
not getting
something,
excited.
Well,
Fine.
a little bit too quick. Winning one and then losing it straight back.
At least it's
Probably
not
the
a
best
knockout
thing
game,
that could
bro.
have happened for PaperX because it means that financially
Getting
again,
knocked
G2 are
out in a 2-0 fashion? Fuck.
Up reposition this time, playing on the A side to allow
I don't know what
PaperX
they
to
would
push
do.
up on C and take that space. Problem is they can't.
I just don't want this team to
so
make
many
any
players
changes.
on mound because
I'll
they
be
have to go back
honest.
to clear B. That leaves Jing isolated when the fight comes down. G2 able to take that pick for free. And now the world's
I'm
their oyster.
surprised
They
he
can take
didn't
it where they
stun
want. Turret's still
when
covered. They're
he
back,
heard
but it's
the
about to be out
Prowler.
of range. Looks like commitment to the C site, and it certainly is. straight through as Icy has Showstopper to use, but not anymore. Mindfreak keeping control over the back. He's lit down by the spams and has to be a bit more passive now. The rest of his team on the rotation. 2 stack up on B and 1 further, but they don't know that the snake in the grass yet again. The Viper down below
well, he just
is on his way, and he's just wrapping for free. It could be an easy kill. He's gone into the smoke though. A moment of solace for Mindfreak, but he doesn't expect there to be a player there. Forsaken's blindsided, and Mindfreak low on the site will struggle to stop this plant.
He's trying his best.
30 seconds
At least
left.
one comes up for Divine. Now the time is ticking. This brings things back to even. It's whether or not they want to try and use the Viper's pit, but it might make it tougher to plant. Another one for Mindfreak. Leaf tagged desperately low. It has to be Trent. It needs to be him to try and get something done. And what, 15 seconds left. Plenty of players to find, and in fact, it's the man that started it all. Mindfreak with 3. Showstopper, but they built up on the other side as well.
Full C hit. It's gonna be too hard to hold.
If Bademperor can win, they really are getting to the point where they're back in the game. Immediate teleport. Valorant, I was about to say, if he sticks that, that's a bold attempt. Instead, though, it was just used to give them the information. Nightfall used fairly early, but Jonah P's lurk caught by something.
Nice shot.
Yeah, who could have guessed Jonah P would be lurking in this game?
Problem is they have
certainly
C.
hit the nail on the head. Now the steps are heard, leaving the B site, although, okay, the knife gets thrown through, so Forsaken knows there's someone outside B. He'll stick in position. C site, 3 players just outside it. They had success, 3 kills in the last round off just spamming the wall and denying the plant. Looks like they're not going for that this time. Instead, it's Jing running around the nade for Forsaken, and Jing steps right into it. He is farming them up. And on 9 HP, Brave to use this ult through a smoke. And Leaf
1v1
now has a real chance.
I don't even know why.
1v1 against the op. This round was looking done. It looked like it was already in the bag, and instead, there is going to be a challenge. The op not going to be the best for spamming through that wall. Something has to hope that he'll find an angle. Leaf knows once this ult goes off, he has time to get the plant in. He's going for it. Something's wild, spams, perhaps no. He's instead going to close the distance, keep the element of surprise up his sleeve, and try to isolate
he's already
this man.
outplayed.
Caught scoping in. It's a big danger, but he's picked the right angle. It's not over yet for Bademperor.
Shut up, Caster! Shut up!
For them. He's going to manage to dodge, but they're trying to pressure. With a low buy, looking to get as close as they can. He's repositioned, but the shots are missed. He's now somewhat stuck in the mud, and they're waiting for that rotation to come back in. Shots connecting. Icy found another one, and he goes for even more. And not even needing that showstopper when he's got the pistol in hand.
Trent's behind as well. He was biding his time on B, and there's no way they expect him to be here at this stage. He's recovered a rifle, and it's the freest kill of his life with Jing down and out. What a way to push up to 12 from G2, a round that seemed like they wouldn't have a chance in. They had nothing but pistols for the most part, and here they are. Just Devi, 1 against 4. A Viper's pit to fight through. Icy, who's popping off. Everyone on
kept his
rifles, bar
result
Jonah
too.
P, who
That
doesn't
is
give a
just-
damn inside his pit.
This is just
and a
more-
showstopper
this is
just
over.
for good measure. This is a disastrous outcome. And sure, he takes down 1, but that matters little to G2 right now. A 3K for Icy, a MasterCard Thrifty, and with
Icy
that,
fucking
4
destroyed
chances
the
to
scene.
take the series with a G2-0.
Be back on the board for Bademperor in this round. It's been a huge part of what they have. Jing, he's gone as well.
Oh my god.
The showstopper's active, but Mindfreak's up top. No one was close enough to trade him out. Big swing from Devi as well. They'll double up on it. Bademperor now with the advantage. They punish the early rubble control.
It will have actually been a perfect stack up for them on the C site. Now G2 can call into question, okay, if he's pushed up,
Oh my
they
god,
know
bunch of
it's not
1v1s.
they know
Here we
the
go.
fake that we sold isn't going to be there. Forsaken under pressure, but he can't afford to give the game away here. And well, but now already they've lost 1. This is an awkward fight to take. He's just about going to make it around the corner.
Nah, man.
Trent is
It's
so
over.
smart. He throws the reveal and then just swings it,
It's
knowing
over.
that they're probably going to go for the peak. Nightfall goes through in the
all
back
3.
of that. Forsaken catches Valorant.
Nah, he pinged all 3.
A
They can just
huge
flank
kill,
now.
but with the Nightfall hit,
Oh, he didn't ping all 3,
Trent
never mind.
takes his moment to go for the flank, moving
Or did
around
he?
through heaven, sees that it's clear. Now you know that the defender spawn is not where they're coming from. It refocuses Leaf. He's now looking towards the water, where he's already heard Mindfreak, TP across, waiting for the steps, and he's turned at the wrong moment, a free kill. Trent now has to do it all. He's pulled out multi-kills so many times in the past, and the first is his, but he's going to swing in and deny that defuse. Not this time. 12-9.
Until it's 12-12.
Yourself what was
It
nicely
just
kept
doesn't
turning
fucking
around
matter,
after
dude.
The early battles, it was looking rough, especially with the information that something was able to
A
get in such
9-3?
deep
3
position.
on attack side is fucking
But even still,
unacceptable.
once Leaf went down, the position for the retake or the clutch for Trent.
And the aggression from something successful.
Ain't nothing to smile about. Who's smiling?
First fight doesn't go their way. Mound control given over to the side of G2. Orb to be taken. 2 away now from a lockdown and the push-up on A. The slide in from Jing is gorgeous. Jonah P didn't stand a chance.
It's got to be infuriating. The amount of times he's been picked off by an operator pushing him. And now, Jing.
I lost at 12-5, but I'm not at this event, though. That is an unacceptable loss, which is why I'm not at the event.
Smokes out, paranoia, utility, but there seems to be a point where they might look to just push through this.
Yo.
I didn't expect that. Now Icy has managed to put down 2. It's not the play you expect to see with the Odin. And now Mindfreak's gone as well.
GG.
The perfect combo. It's left onto the man who started this comeback.
Guys.
Forsaken, 1v4.
Good game, guys. We tried our fucking best.
Let's see if he can do it. And no, immediately shut down. G2.
I just don't understand. I don't understand how. I understand how, but I don't understand. Here's what I'm thinking. All right. If I'm Paper X, we just go back to default comps. Default. All default. No cooking anymore. No more cooks. Nothing. 0 cooking allowed. We play the meta, and that is it. No more cooking. There's just no point. It's not happening for us. It's GG. Alright, I'll pay artists. I gotta PayPal them. God damn. Fucking. Minus 750. Is that a joke? And check these stats. Yeah, we just got scraped, man. That's all there is to it. This is an ultimate team diff again. G2, Genji, Lev so far have been very good. I'd say Genji, Lev are the 2 that have impressed the most by far. Genji, G2, Lev, all 3 of them actually. Alright. What's artist's shit, bro?